Real quick before we get started, we have something really cool we want to tell you about.
Gold Sabertooth Strikes Back Deviously Doodled Playmats is here.
The Kickstarter campaign features reprints of cEDH classics like Kin and Big Flips, Chunky, Kenrith Reanimator, and more.
And for the first time, foil Gold Sabertooth tokens are going to be available as well.
The Kickstarter officially launched on September 23rd and is only going on through October 21st.
So use our link in the description below to
check out Gold Sabertooth's Kickstarter before it's too late.
Thank you, Dylan.
Welcome to Play to Win, where we play to win. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Cam. Spider-Man is here, so we're joined by our part-time podcast editor, Cubby, to play some cEDH with the commanders from the new set.
My name is Quintin Cubby George. You can find me on social media at Quintin, Quintin _Cubby _George. And as for things I want to plug, I recently read all 27 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist, and you guys should all read it. It's so good.
Hell yeah. This video is brought to you in part by Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYTOWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And check us out on Patreon to support us directly and get awesome extra perks like checking out our Chill to Win series at the $10 tier.
So we have Nate on the night Gwen Stacy died. I'm playing Norman Osborn. You can't do this to me after everything I've discarded. Cam on Superior Spider-Man, Superior Reanimator, and Cubby's on Gwendolyn. Everyone is ready to catch Spider-Man.
Yep, let's get him.
All right, good luck, have fun. Any pre-games?
No.
Nate, take us away.
Draw, plateau, Ragman. I'm gonna pass.
Draw card. Wooded Foothills, and I'll crack that. Go to 39 and go search. I'll find Volcanic Island. Nate, you and I, Monkey Brothers. I'm gonna cast Ragavan. Pass my turn.
I'll get a draw.
Do you think for this game these are spider monkeys?
Oh yeah, definitely spider monkeys. Such a nice insight into Nate's mind.
Play a Misty Rainforest. Chrome Mox, and I'm gonna put this Ass Dragon underneath it. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Snow-covered Swamp, Chrome Box, put Gary underneath. Play Soul Ring, play Sensei's Divining Top. I'm gonna use Sensei's. I'll tell you what, you boys are cooked.
No.
Pass.
Untap. Oh, draw. Command Tower. Go to combat. Cubby, coming your way for 2.
I go down to 38.
I'll make a treasure and we'll exile the top part of your library.
Use Sensei's Divining Top again. Hall the Bandit Lord exiled.
I'm gonna play Lolita. Pass turn.
Untap. Draw card. Polluted Delta. I'll go to combat. Cubby, I'm gonna attack you for 2.
Go down to 36. The card exiled from the top is Doomsday.
Here's the treasure with my Ragavan. Play this Mox Opal. Pass my turn after that. This was the first time that I played this Norman Osborn deck. I have since evolved a strategy that really I believe Green Goblin needs to be in play by like turn 2, and this is a 7, so I don't think I would have kept the same hand now as I did then. At the time, I'm thinking of this more of like a Norman deck, like I want to play my 2-mana commander at some point and then maybe flip him later, and it's just a regular Grixis deck. But as I played this deck, I have added a little bit more Green Goblin aspects, discarding stuff.
Which I think you know from listening to the podcast, too.
Yeah. Just, I don't know why I need a caveat here. Carry on.
Crack on your end step, Dylan. Go to 39. I'll get Watery Grave tapped. Go to my turn. Get a draw. Urza Saga. Pass the turn.
Untap, draw. Death Cultist, Sephiroth. When he enters, I'm going to sacrifice Death Cultist, draw a card. Dylan, you're going to lose a life. Lake of the Dead, sacrifice my Snow-covered Swamp, pass.
Untap. Upkeep, draw. Combat. Ragavan at Dylan. Lilia at Cameron. I'll have a Lilia trigger. It's a Taxium Probe.
I'm gonna fetch my Polluted Delta, 37. Find Underground Sea. Flash in Orcish Bowmaster.
I'm gonna Force of Will, exiling Intuition.
That's fine by me. You lose a life.
39.
I got no box.
Me neither. 37.
35. Top card for me is Besiege the Mirror. Damn.
Second main. Pass this to Taxium Probe, losing 2 life. Dylan.
Do you want everyone to look away or do you want them to see?
They can see if they want. They can see it.
Oh, I'd love to see.
Force of Will, Mnemonic Betrayal, Rite of Flame, and Gemstone Mine. Important to note that the whole table knows that I have Force of Will and blue card now, so...
Sack my Scalding Tarn. 36. Pass. Ranger Captain.
I'd like to respond to the trigger. Flash in Opposition Agent. It's a May ability, so if you decide that you choose not to search, I don't get any value.
Yeah, sure, then I'm just not going to do it.
Fuck, I shouldn't have said anything.
I'll pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw card. I'll attack Cameron for 2.
I'll go to 35, and you find a Marsh Flats.
Gemstone Mine. Cast my commander, Norman Osborn. Psychic Frog. Pass my turn. After playing a few games, I have also now realized that a 1/1 is risky, because if something were to kill my 1/1, then now my Green Goblin now costs 6 mana, because it's the same card. So Okay.
Here's my draw. Here's a land. Cast my commander, the superior Spider-Man. Gonna be Orcish Bowmaster, and I'm gonna have its ETB trigger target Norman Osborn.
That sucks. Like one right there on board that I see able to, right in the command zone, I see another Bowmaster.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I just have one.
You just have one. So
I think we were just so focused that, oh, maybe Superior Spider-Man's going to reanimate something
cool
from my graveyard.
Yeah, I didn't have that in mind. Like, oh, wait, you have a 4/4 Orcish Bowmaster. That's good.
It says any graveyard?
Yeah, and now the next Bowmaster doesn't kill your Bowmaster, which is really good.
So then, yeah, anyone else with a Bowmaster has to be friends with me.
Pass after this.
On end step, do my senseis. All right, untap, draw. City of Traders, Gwenum, my commander. She's here. One floating, which I'm just going to use for senseis right away. I will pass.
Untap. No draw. Go to combat. Dylan, 2/1 and a 3/3 coming at you. I have a trigger into the flood mall.
Before blocks, I will discard this Rite of Flame to give Psychic Frog a +1/+1 counter.
Cast into the flood mall, targeting Psychic Frog. Trigger.
It bounces my Psychic Frog. I will go to 29. Frag Event trigger is an Undercity Sewers.
Go to second main, Volcanic Island. I'm just gonna pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw card. Play Psychic Frog. Pass my turn.
Untap, draw. Urza Saga trigger go on the stack, and I'll make a colorless mana. And I'm gonna go Gloat, as I'm the only one that can search their library. Mana Vault. Cast Nezahal. Pass on up the turn.
Something small that when your Bolas' Citadel has lifelink and is a 4/4, it's weird how people now can't attack you, the one thing that they would want to do to stop such a strategy. Like, that's more powerful when I see it played out here than I initially really realized.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Dylan, what's the power toughness of that Psychic Frog?
Frog is a 1/2, and I have 3 cards in my hands.
I'm going to swing at you for 4 with Gwenum.
Your trigger is fine with me with the Gwenum thing, and I'm not doing any blocking. I'm at 25.
Second main phase, Shieldred. Tap senseis, put it on top, draw a card.
Get a trigger. I'm gonna put it at Shieldred here.
Gain 2 life, play Sensei's Divining. I lose 1 because of the cost for senseis.
And when you cast Sensei's Divining Top, I draw a card with Nezahal and lose 2 life, going to 33.
Do that again.
Put another damage on Shieldred.
Play Sensei's Divining, I gain another life.
Draw a card and lose 2 life, going to 31.
Cast, cut down from the top of my deck. Do the Oppo, actually.
Nezahal trigger, so I will draw a card and lose 2 life, going down to 29. Does someone else want to do something about the cut down so that Kelly just doesn't find a tutor and win?
I'm still choosing to be greedy and patient and wait.
All right, cool. Well, then I'm going to do Imperial Seal.
Nezahal trigger. I get a draw, and then I'll lose 2, going to 27.
Put that top of my deck. Tap Sensei's Divining Top. Put it on top of my deck.
Bowmaster trigger.
Yes.
Another damage on Shieldred.
And you also gain the 2 life from the Shieldred.
Sensei's Divining Top.
Nezahal trigger and go to 25.
Pass.
So Cubby would be able to repeat this loop infinitely if it wasn't for the Orcish Bowmaster that was dealing damage, the Nezahal that was drawing cards every time he does it, and the Ranger Captain that's ready to stop him kind of whenever. But it is kind of interesting that he's already like so close, not already, it's turn 4, but like he kind of like can keep pushing this a little bit, and then it's up to like the other players to figure out when's the right time to stop.
If he was goldfishing, he would be able to draw his deck and end up netting a life with every single draw here. Unfortunately, there's 3 other players at the table.
He's still in a pretty good spot though.
He's still doing great.
End step, Ephemerate, target captain.
Nezahal trigger. I'll go to 23 on this draw.
Flicker, searching for Esper. Go to my upkeep, will rebound, targeting Ranger.
Nezahal trigger, putting me down to 21 when I draw.
Below Leah trigger, Dragon's Rage Channeler. I will draw. I'll lose 2 life, 34. Cast Gwen Stacy. I will exile top card. Oh, Valley Flood Caller. Arid Mesa. Go to combat. 5 coming your way. Cubby.
Lilia trigger.
Brain Freeze.
No blocks.
Before damage, sack this Arid Mesa. Go to 33. Steam Vents is coming in and untap. I'll cast Brain Freeze. 3 total. Going at Cubby.
Nezahal trigger, so I will draw a card and lose 2 more life, going to 19.
Diabolic Content, Swamp, Animate Dead, Beseech the Mirror, Manifold Key, Crystal Vein, Reanimate, Dalthy Voidwalker, and Everflowing Chalice.
Leah trigger, 6 damage, Cubby. Second main, Esper Sentinel. Pass turn.
There may not be a Ristic Study here, but we're still in Ristic Study world.
That's true, although this Shieldred is killing me very quickly. Nezahal's draw is not a May, and I am dangerously close to just needing to discard 3 cards to get it off the board for a turn.
In the end step, I'm going to cast this Mystical Tutor.
Nezahal trigger.
Esper Sentinel trigger.
Yeah, I guess I should have responded to Esper Sentinel. That was a mistake. Okay, yeah, that's fine. You guys can both draw.
I get a Bowmaster trigger, which I think is going to target Dylan's Ragavan.
Sure.
There's 2 life that you lose, Nate, and then I have a draw for Nezahal, and I'll lose 2, going to 17.
Go search.
With Ragavan dying, target opponent loses 1 life and I gain a life due to Sephiroth, so I'm going to ping Dylan.
I'll go to 24. I'm just going to find Stock Up. I'm going to go to my turn. Stock Up's a weird choice here. There's a Ranger Captain in play. You've drawn 1,000 cards. I don't think something powerful like an Ad Nauseam is actually going to resolve, so I just need like I need a way to build something, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Little bit of advantage so that it can resolve and still get you ahead.
This is also like a wheels deck. I would love to be searching for a wheel, but with the Bowmaster and a Shieldred, that's obviously not the move, so I'm a little bit limited.
Uh-oh.
This is on top. Untap, upkeep, draw card, 2 life gone, 22. I'm gonna exile 3 cards from my graveyard to give my frog flying. I'm gonna go to combat and I'm gonna send my 1/2 Psychic Frog over at Cubby.
No response.
Get you for 1, and I will draw a card with Psychic Frog,
Orcish Bowmaster trigger.
and then Shieldred also. So I'm gonna lose to 20 from the Shieldred.
I'm gonna hit the Sentinel.
Beautiful. In my main 2, put stock up on the stack.
Yeah, I'll go to 15. Get the draw.
Take these 2 cards and put these 3 lands at the bottom.
The other 2 are lands.
One, here's a land for turn. Playing that Blood Crypt as my tapped land for turn. Pass the turn.
Upkeep, I'm gonna lose 4 life to try to dismember the Shieldred. Down to 11.
Shieldred is dead.
This also sucks because my life total is so low already, and instead of hitting Gwenum, which might end up killing us, like
You have to do this.
I have to do this so that way I can draw into more answers to Gwenum with Nezahal. Otherwise, I'm just toast.
Move to my draw step where I will still lose a life for Mana Vault. Get a draw otherwise. Play Emergence Zone as my land.
Sorry, I missed a trigger from Steproth. Cam, I'm gonna have you lose 1 and I gain 1.
That's fair. I'm down to 9 now. Move to my end step.
On end step, gonna use Sensei's. Okay.
Discard 3 lands and a Buried Alive.
Untap, upkeep, draw. The One Ring.
I got a Nezahal trigger on that.
Dylan, I'm gonna swing at you with Gwenum.
16 I go to.
Cast Mausoleum Secrets from the top of my library.
Nezahal trigger.
I'm grabbing Vampiric Tutor. Pay 1 for Vampiric Tutor.
Nezahal trigger. So I get a draw.
Lose 4 life to cast Mortuary from my library.
Draw a card.
Cam, you have drawn so many cards.
I know that you got the Force of Will there.
Really? How many cards in your hand?
11.
Hell yeah, dude, pass.
Dude, I want to make you pay for that so bad and just let him do this. I will pass on Mortuary.
Oh, no.
This is a weird situation, right? Because I know Cam's got 11 cards. He knows I has Force of Will. I don't want to use my Force, and then he just has 11 cards and can go with the game, but he doesn't want to use any interaction that he has because he knows that I have the Force. So we both have to kind of just like do this, and the Mortuary is forced to resolve. Cubby still needs more things, and also the Ranger Captain is there. The Nezahal is going to draw you cards. Like, I don't think we're dead to this, but it is a combo piece.
Lose 6 life past Professor Onyx.
Nezahal trigger.
I'll force. I'm going to pitch this Brain Freeze from my hand. I'll lose a life in order to do it.
I get a Nezahal trigger.
Now that I know that Cam is kind of like unwilling to do something until I force, I feel like I have to force here and then just say, okay, then if that's how it's going to be, I have to use this force so that Cam can use the interaction on the next thing, because there still needs to be more things. So now it's up to Cam to make sure that we don't die.
Yeah, I'm also nervous that Nate's just going to crack Ranger on his turn and just win the game then, too. He's got that Valley Flood Caller sitting there now, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Pay 2 life, casting Scroll Rack.
Nezahal trigger.
Tap Scroll Rack, setting this card aside. This card goes on top of my deck. Cast Aetherflux Reservoir.
I get a Nezahal trigger. Mindbreak Trap.
Gone forever. From the top of my library, I'm going to cast Lion's Eye Diamond.
I get a Nezahal.
The One Ring, and draw a card.
Bowmaster trigger. Penguin.
That's it.
Marsh Flats is my land for a turn. City of Traders get sacked. Cracking Marsh Flats, paying a life. Snow Covered Swamp. Tap Sensei's Divining Top. Draw a card, put it on top of my library.
I will ping your face, Cubby.
Casting Sensei's Divining Top.
Nezahal trigger. Get a draw.
I'm going to tap Sensei's Divining Top again. Draw a card, put it on top.
Hit your face one more time.
Cast Sensei's.
Get a draw.
Pass.
Untap, upkeep, I will draw. Phyrexian Metamorph, going 27.
I'm going to discard 3 cards to Nezahal. Discard Command Tower, Talisman of Dominance, Spellseeker, to exile Nezahal and return it to the battlefield tapped under my control at the beginning of the next end step.
Coming in as a Archery Spider. Bowmaster trigger. Okay, we're going to go reface.
Go down to 8.
Move to combat. Dylan, Ragman's coming your way. Cubby, Lilila's coming your way. Trigger on the stack. That's a Teferi.
Deadly Rollicate.
I think that's fine. When I take 2 and there's a Ragavan, Will of the Jeskai. Dragon's Rage Channeler. Pass.
Nezahal comes back.
Untap, upkeep, draw card.
Ooh, Nezahal should be tapped. I hope that doesn't affect you how you attack.
It doesn't really matter because I wouldn't be able to attack through the giant orc anyway. No, you know what I mean?
Good point.
So
yeah.
I don't think it matters, but relevant, I guess.
Relevant, yeah.
I'm going to exile Force of Will, Mystical Tutor, and Rite of Flame from my graveyard to give my frog flying. Cam, I'm going to come at you for 1.
Take 1.
Get you at 7, and then I'll draw a card with Psychic Frog. Bowmaster.
Bowmaster.
Cameron, it's coming at your face.
I'm going to ping off Ragavan, I guess.
Sephiroth triggers. So, Cam, I'm going to have you lose a life and I'll gain a life.
That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. I'm at 5.
I'm going to cast Green Goblin for 6 mana. Discard this Frantic Search to my Psychic
Frog in order to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Cast this Frantic Search from my graveyard for its Mayhem cost, which is 2 less.
Nezahal trigger. Draw.
Cameron, 1 to your face.
I'd like to respond to that damage to my face. Crack Emergence Zone in response to the Frantic Search.
Nate, do you have any effects?
Don't think so, no.
If you pop Ranger after this, he can respond to the Ranger Captain and keep going.
This is very true. Yeah, I'll do it now. Yep, I'll crack Ranger Captain.
A Sephiroth trigger.
Cast sacrificing Nezahal.
Another Sephiroth trigger.
That one I'll take.
We all smell blood now. Like, you've drawn so many cards and you're at 5, and we have so much damage on board. We're like, we can do this.
And Nate's Bowmaster is also a 4/4, which is also the very frustrating part. Like, as much as I would like to just ping off his Bowmaster, I can't.
Sacrifice is back on the stack. I have 8 black mana. Okay, fuck. I thought I could make blue mana, and now my whole plan is screwed up. I felt like I could push because I thought I could cast Gifts Ungiven right now.
Oh, damn, that would have been fucking awesome.
That would have been, right? That would have been really good. So I think what I have to do, I will cast Demonic Consultation. I'm going to name Necromancy. 5, 6. How funny is that? How funny is this, everybody?
That's really funny. Now what's the plan?
Now what's the plan? So I'm looking for Necromancy. So I found Necromancy, and then a Necromancy targeting Sheoldred the Apocalypse.
Does Cameron have a draw cards on?
I can't draw cards on my board.
I can assume that you can somehow, though. You gain some life.
Dylan's gonna draw cards with the Frantic Search.
And when you draw cards, you gain life.
Oh, I'm stupid. This doesn't work.
Is that what it does? Is that what Sheoldred does?
I flubbed this.
Well, you're not dead on the stack.
No, I am dead on the stack because then once your Frantic Search resolves, it's the last 2 Bowmaster triggers that are needed to kill me then. But I forgot what every single card in my hand and everyone's graveyard did.
You're like, this isn't a red-green deck. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, what the hell?
So we know that I lose the game to this play that I just made. I guess my target is Spellseeker. I'm gonna go search Culling the Weak.
Get another death trigger on the stack.
Hit another death trigger, yeah. I'm gonna just pass priority.
Sephiroth on the Ranger is going to go off.
Cam space.
Boom, boom, down to 2.
Next on the stack is my Frantic Search, after the Ranger Captain ability resolved. I'm going to draw 2 cards. I'll discard Talisman of Dominance and VV, and then I will untap 3 lands.
I have 2 Bowmasters.
I do as well, but yours resolved first, which is the saddest part about this all, too.
They're going to go to your face.
I'm dead. Yeah, I should learn what my cards do.
Magic's impossible. Cast VV, pass my turn.
Untap, upkeep. I will lose a life due to the ring. 16. Draw for turn. Dylan, I'm going to swing at you with Gwenum.
Go to 9.
And then I go to 20. Land for turn. Cavern of Souls, top of my library. My creature type will be spiders. Sensei's Divining top. Draw a card, put it on top. Then I'm going to cast it for 1 to go to 19.
1 to your face.
Do that again.
17 off the draw, 16 off the cast.
Scheming Symmetry off the top of my library.
To 15.
Yep, I'm gonna do me and Dill. So on top of my library, for 1 life, I'm gonna cast Blood Pet to go down to 14. Propose a loop where I sacrifice Blood Pet, Mortuary puts it on top of my library. I'm gonna ping one of you to lose a life, I gain a life, and then I'm gonna cast Blood Pet and keep repeating this.
Fucking sick. Hell
Fucking
yeah.
sick. Hell yeah.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, we're dead.
Oh my god, channel debut and I get the dub. Are you kidding me?
Nice,
Oh,
dude. Incredible.
cool.
I was not expecting Gwenum to win on turn 6 through like a ton of interaction.
Yeah, me neither.
I was thinking Gwenum is like a turn 2 deck, but it does get a lot of value, especially if the other players are fighting with each other, right? I feel like that was helpful.
That's true, yeah, and the Sheoldred was nice as a way to deflect my Dismember so that way, like, Gwenum always stayed in play, always attacked, and always was able to give Cubby, like, so many cards, and he was never concerned about his life total the whole time.
I didn't quite get to show off at Green Goblin as much as I would have liked to. By the time I got to do a Frantic Search, a Ranger Captain had pop, and I had let my 1/1 Norman die to a Bowmaster when I should have just, like, cast Green Goblin as the 4 mana, but you live, you learn. I think the deck is sweet, and I'm going to keep playing Green Goblin.
On the flip side, we saw everything that Superior Spider-Man could do. So if you were happy with this performance today, which, oh my God, like, I forgot what Sacrifice does. I don't know, maybe try this out. I think it could be a really strong Reanimator commander. It's just, that's just a hard thing to build around in cEDH in general, I think.
Yeah, and the Gwen deck I thought was really cool. Nate did get to do some things that I thought were like cool and part of the deck. He didn't get to flip the Gwen Stacy to do some of the more exiling Stormy stuff, but he was still able to get some value out of it. And Lelia, which is normally a card that we don't really see in cEDH, but I thought was close enough to doing things similar. Seemed like it was all right. It got him some cards, did some damage.
It's like a mini Gwenum.
Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to support us directly, you can do so on Patreon, like our $100 patrons.
Damn Nandas, Cumulative Upkeep MTG, Mr. Jerby, The Cardboard Cookbook, Penguin Man 0089, Eli the Magic Eye, David Newman, Pat Fires, Frogman, Spangler, Demetrius Clark, Larceny Roars, Blues, Your Boy Blue, Sparky B, Insomnia, SC Phillip, Olden Groupie, Zach Hartley, Big Legs Banjo, Reactive, Sean in the Ice, Scare Bear Garrett, Mace the Ace, Alexander Smith, Luke Cook, Connor Sitbon, Joshua Day, Peter Stewart, Cornell Wild, Uncle Butts, Noosh, Kawaja A, Hamid, Scott Hawk,
and Baby Jeebus.
If you'd like to find our merch, go to PlayToWinMTG.com.
Big thank you to Dragon Shield. Use code PLAYWIN5 at the affiliate link down below for 5% off to help support the show.
And follow us on the internet for more content.
Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
That was it. That was great.
Nice.
We just got to practice it through the right way.
That's all we have to do. After 5 years, we learned we have to practice.
We just have to practice once or twice.
Yeah.
Should we talk about the $50 patients too? Yes. Their names are Ben Fanilli, Jason Brooks, Sefarius, Ash Wayne, Z Trap, Hunter the Warlock, John Colbo, the Gaming Kinkaja, Dan the Man, Sarcastic, Bill Mob, Mystic Man, Mist Muffin Man, Zachary Coulson, Baha, Dalton Poti, Justin, Jan Wildfang, Thomas Bueno, and David Nelson. Thanks, y'all.
Does your body make its own web fluid, or do you have to make your web fluid in a lab?
I'm a make your own web fluid type of guy. How about you?
I make my own, but I make my own inside of my body.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I make my own.
Oh, you don't make your own from scratch?
Not in a lab. No, it comes from the body.
I want it to come from my body.
My
too.
Spider-Man's webs comes from the body. Halloween playmats. They're fuzzy and available. We'll do another ad for them later.
Go rub yourself on a Halloween playmat. Oh, God.
Don't do that.
Don't. Well, I mean, if you want.